Hello guys, welcome to part 2 video of ball gown, in which I will show you the stitching of bodies of my ball gown, and this is bottom of my ball gown. The full tutorial is in part 1. Link is in description box. Must check from there. And now I will show you how to do cutting and stitching of bodies, that means upper part of my ball gown. So for marking of upper bodies, first of all you have to fold your fabric. That means after fold of the fabric, you have to mark the length according to your requirement. So length of my bodice block is 14 inch plus 2 inch extra for seam allowance. That means 16 inches length including my seam allowance. I want 2 pieces for front and 2 pieces for back. That means total 4 pieces, and from this I will get 2 pieces and another pieces from this different fabric. You can use cotton lining for inner, but I am using the same fabric. Now I am going to mark the measurements. The measurements are across shoulder 6.5 inch, armhole is 7 inch. I am going to make it sleeveless. So if you want to make it with sleeves, then keep your armhole 7.5 and 1/4 of your round bust. Measurement is 8.5 and length is 14 inches plus 2 inch extra for your seam allowance. 1/4 of your round waist. Measurement is 7.5. From this point, extend 1 inch and make an armhole curve. So this is my armhole curve. Now I am going to make the neckline. Neckline width is 2.3. Front neckline length is 4 inch. To make the neckline curve, from this point extend 1 inch and make a curve. And for back neckline, my length is 7 inch. Just extend the length according to your requirement and then make the neckline curve. The seam allowance are 1/2 inch seam allowance for neckline, 1/2 inch for armhole and 1.5 inch for sides. So this is cutting of my front and my back. Now I am going to mark the drop shoulder. This is my armhole side. Mark 1 inch and make a diagonal line and then cut that drop shoulder. Do the same process on the front side. I will do the stitching. For stitching, this is my back, 2 pieces of back. Place front side with front side of fabric, then apply a stitch over here to join the neckline. So now I have applied a stitch on the neckline. After this process, turn your fabric on right side. And your neckline is ready. Now I am going to attach zipper on the back of my bodies. So this is my back. To attach the zipper, first you have to cut your bodies from center and you will require 2 strips. The width of this strip is 2.5 inch, length according to your bodice block. Do same on both the sides. Then you have to attach the zipper over here. I have joined the drop shoulder of front and back, and after joining the drop shoulder, then you have to do the binding of the armhole. I have done binding on this side and now I will do binding on this another side. For that you will require a bias strip I have cut the strip on bias. Width is 1.5 inch. Then you have to fold your strip like this and start joining your strip on right side of your bodies like this. And after joining the strip on your bodies, then fold this strip inside like I have done on this side. After joining the strip, you have to fold your strip inside, then apply a stitch. And now I will apply a stitch on sides. Apply a stitch on sides according to your measurements. Now after applying the stitch on the sides, you have to join your bodies with bottom. Before joining, first of all, mark your center point of bodies and center of your bottom. Then place your bodies on this bottom by joining center point with center point. So this is center of my bottom and this is center of my bodies, and this line is length of my bodies. Then joining center of both, and then according to your length apply a stitch like this to join it. Now after applying the stitch, it will look like this. And for decoration, on front I'll apply this sequins, and on bottom of my gown I have applied the net in gathered form. I have used 2 meter net